Hello dear learners, in today's video we are going to discuss about reversible cholinesterase inhibitors, and the drug from the reversible cholinesterase inhibitors is physostigmine, which belongs to carbamate class. So as you can see here, the cholinergic drugs are subdivided into two parts, that is cholinergic agonist and anticholinesterases. So the drug of interest which we have taken, the drug is, here you can see this is physostigmine. So physostigmine is here, which belongs to carbamate class from anticholinesterase, that to reversible action. So we are going to talk about the structure, IUPAC, properties, uses, official preparation and brand names of physostigmine. So coming towards the physostigmine properties, stability, storage, as you can see here in the image, the physostigmine is colorless or faint yellow, that is the white crystalline powder. Colorless, you can call it as white also. So it is white crystalline powder, or it can be faint yellow in color also. But it is odorless and its LEVO form is active. It is levorotatory in nature. Whereas the solubility is concerned, it is soluble in organic solvents such as alcohol, and it is sparingly soluble in water. Whereas the storage, it is same as that of cholinomimetics, that is, it should be stored in airtight container and it should be protected from light. Coming towards the next part, that is stability. Now as you all know, see, we have seen here that physostigmine is nothing but eserine. Okay, so when we are coming towards the stability, see, the aqueous solution is hydrolyzed to isroline. It is eserine which is hydrolyzed to isroline. So aqueous solution का hydrolysis product is isroline, जो कि ऑक्सीडेशन फर्दर ऑक्सीडाइज होता है हाइड्रोलिसिस होने के बाद, एंड इट फॉर्म्स अ कलर प्रोडक्ट. सो दिस हाइड्रोलिसिस शुड बी प्रिवेंटेड, ओके, because the hydrolysis is catalyzed by hydrogen and hydroxide ions. So aqueous solution का हाइड्रोलिस मतलब aqueous solution में जो हाइड्रोलिसिस होता है, because of these hydrogen and hydroxide ions, this is forming isroline, which is giving you the degraded product, or that is further oxidized product, which is colored. Okay, the drug powder become pink on exposure to air and light. So again it should be protected from the air and light, and it is more stable at acidic pH and towards alkaline, that is pH range 3 to 7. Next we are going to talk about the structure. Okay, so physostigmine structure is not as generally in the exam, but what is the difference I would like to tell you people, that physostigmine is, as you can see here, it is having ester group, but it is, that is carbamate. See, this is RNHC double bond O. So carbamate is there, but quaternary ammonium here it is not there. So instead of quaternary ammonium, what is there? Pyrrolidine heterocycle, as you can see here in the picture, and from pyrrolidine this hydrogen is replaced with methyl. Okay, so this is physostigmine. Now why this modification has been done on the structure, we will see now. See, neostigmine, which we have seen at the very first video. Okay, we will start basically from acetylcholine. So acetylcholine ka video if you have seen, you will find there in structure, the structure shows three parts. Quaternary ammonium is there, okay, then carbamate moiety is there, that is ester group is there, and ethyl bridge is there, CH2 CH2. So same way neostigmine is there, quaternary ammonium group is also there, carbamate moiety is also there. Okay, so what is the significance of these two moieties? Quaternary ammonium group is responsible for lipid insolubility. That means quaternary ammonium group अगर जो है तो ये lipid insoluble है. That means it cannot cross the blood-brain barrier, so it cannot reach to CNS. Okay. Then next is what? Carbamate moiety. अभी carbamate moiety अगर होता है, जैसे कि हम लोगों ने देखा था कि carbamates bind to both anionic site as well as esteric site of acetylcholinesterase. and organophosphate binds to only astatic site. So ये क्यों है? Because of these structural features. So कार्बामेट मॉइटी क्या करता है? कोवैलेंट बाइंडिंग करता है एंजाइम के साथ. ओके, अभी अगर आगे आगे तुम लोग जाते हो तो पायरिडोस्टिग्माइन में क्या चेंज हुआ है? यहाँ पे कार्बामेट मॉइटी है, पर यहाँ पे जो अमाइन है, ओके, this is being incorporated into phenol ring, that is quaternary ammonium. वैसे ही फाइसोस्टिग्माइन में क्या हुआ है? अभी कार्बामेट मॉइटी तो यहाँ पे है, बट यहाँ पे क्वाटरनरी अमोनियम नहीं है, जिसके वजह से ये लिपिड सोल्यूबल बन जाता है, और लिपिड सोल्यूबल बनने के वजह से ये ब्लड ब्रेन बैरियर क्रॉस कर लेता है. एंड देन नेक्स्ट फर्दर structure evolution took place for the corresponding properties or corresponding actions. Then next we will see, so this was the structural difference between pyridostigmine, neostigmine, physostigmine and all. Okay, so whereas to talk about the actions, the same actions. Why? Because pyridostigmine, neostigmine, then polynomimetic alkaloids, that is arecholine, muscarine, pilocarpine, all are going to show the same action, all are going to produce the same effects as the acetylcholine is producing. So before you go through this video, it is very much mandatory for you people to go through the acetylcholine ka video, to go through the neurotransmitters ka video, and to go through the receptors ka video, okay, along with the classification. So coming towards the actions produced, the same action C, as you can see here, as we have seen it in earlier videos, that it is responsible for contraction of pupils. Why? Because M3 receptors present है. M3 receptors since odd है, तो ये stimulatory है. They will stimulate, they will produce the contraction, they will contract the pupils. Okay. Then when you will go towards the lungs, again it is bronchoconstriction. Since bronchoconstriction, they are going to increase the secretions, then because of the M3 receptors which are stimulatory in nature. And heart blood vessels, since M2 receptors are present, it is going to decrease the force of contraction, it is going to decrease the heart rate, it is going to vasodilate. Okay, blood vessels का dilation होगा, because of which blood pressure fall होगा. Then next if you will come gastrointestinal, अभी है GI में M3 M3 receptors, so it is going to produce gastric peristalsis, as well as it is going to increase the secretions. That is the reason it is also used in treatment of delayed gastric emptying, which is also known as gastroparesis. So it is the description we will see ahead when we will come to the uses. Now here pupil का constriction है, तो meiotic effect है. Okay, blood vessel dilate हो रहे हैं, तो blood pressure fall हो रहा है. यहाँ पे delayed gastric emptying के treatment में use होता है. फिर because of its structural characteristic that it is not having quaternary ammonium, because of which it is easily able to pass to brain, okay, through blood brain barrier. So again it is having another important use, so it is used in Alzheimer's disease, as well as because of the M3 receptors which are odd, stimulatory in nature, which are present on the salivary glands, so they are going to stimulate the salivary glands, or they are going to stimulate all the secretory glands, in fact you can call, and they are going to increase the secretions. Next is we are going to talk about the uses of physostigmine. Now the very first which we have just now discussed, that it is gastroparesis, which is also known as delayed gastric emptying, which is a motility disorder in which the stomach does not empty food as quickly as it should. So इसमें क्या होता है, जैसे ही हम लोग कुछ खाते हैं, okay, after taking that food within 4 hours 90% तक इसका जो है stomach empty हो जाना चाहिए. But अगर ऐसे कुछ पेशेंट्स है जिनमें मोटिलिटी डिसऑर्डर्स है, जिनमें स्टमक एम्प्टी नहीं कर पाता फूड एज क्विकली एज इट शुड डू इट, सो दिस कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड एज डिलेड गैस्ट्रिक एम्प्टिंग और गैस्ट्रोपरेसिस. So physostigmine, since it is increasing the peristalsis, it is increasing the secretion, so it is used in delayed gastric emptying or gastroparesis. Again, it is also used as antidote for poisoning of Atropa belladonna and Datura stramonium. Now, atropine, which is an antagonist, that is cholinolytic, or you can call it as parasympatholytic. So, उसके पॉइजनिंग में फाइसोस्टिग्माइन दे के उसका इफेक्ट रिवर्स किया जा सकता है. That is the reason it is acting as antidote for poisoning of atropine as well as Datura stramonium. It is also used in treatment of Alzheimer's disease. अभी Alzheimer's disease. Why? Since it is able to cross the blood-brain barrier because of the absence of quaternary ammonium. और Alzheimer's क्या है? Alzheimer's एक न्यूरोडिजेनरेटिव डिसऑर्डर है. अभी न्यूरोडिजेनरेटिव मतलब क्या? न्यूरॉन्स का डिजेनरेशन. अभी इसमें क्या होता है? लॉस ऑफ मेमोरी होता है. ओके, डिमेंशिया कैरेक्टराइज्ड बाय डिमेंशिया, मूड स्विंग्स होते हैं, बिहेवियरल डिसऑर्डर्स होते हैं. तो व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ दिस फाइसोस्टिग्माइन? नाउ, since the acetylcholine esterase enzymes are responsible for hydrolysis of acetylcholine, okay, so this acetylcholine is going to break down, is going to hydrolyze. Okay, so what these drugs will do? These drugs will prevent this enzyme acetylcholine esterase from breaking down that acetylcholine, and ब्रेन में acetylcholine का हायर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन रीच होता है, बिकॉज ऑफ विच नर्व सेल्स में बेटर कम्युनिकेशन होता है और अल्जाइमर्स के सारे जो सिम्टम्स है वो इजीली ट्रीट होते हैं. But it is used for temporary purpose, like just for time being purpose, because it is treating the milder symptoms. Then next you can see here, it is also used in treatment of glaucoma. Why? Because it is contracting the pupil. It is used in both open angle as well as closed angle glaucoma. Okay, here you can see. Then to antagonize the mydriatic effect of atropine. So again atropine के poisoning में use होता है. इसका मतलब it is treating the toxic symptoms of atropine. Then toxic symptoms or the effects which are produced by atropine, they are going to reversed by this acetylcholine esterase inhibitors or mimetic drugs. Then specifically this stigmines and donepezil and all. Then atropine is antidote in physostigmine poisoning. Now this is reverse. If physostigmine का poisoning occurs, then atropine is an antidote. That means because of physostigmine acetylcholine esterase को hold back करके रखता है, तो acetylcholine का concentration बढ़ जाता है and it is toxic, means to revert back to the high increased concentration of acetylcholine or to bring that down, atropine is also used as a antidote. Then if you are going to talk about the official preparations, these are the official preparations. The dosage forms are injections, eye drops. Okay, so this injection and eye drops are both official in BP, and eye drops are, along with that, eye drops are also official in BPC. So physostigmine injection IP and BP, physostigmine eye drops BP, and physostigmine and pilocarpine eye drops BPC. Next we are going to talk about the brands. As you can see the brands, it is Physostol, Antilrium, Iserine. Since this is known as Iserine also, this one what you call physostigmine is also known as Iserine also. So it is Iserine sulfate and Iserine salicylate. Okay, so these are the brands: Physostol, Antilrium, Iserine sulfate, Iserine salicylate. There are more brands also. So with this we finish with the cholinesterase inhibitor, which is reversible in nature, physostigmine. With this we finish with physostigmine. Stay tuned for the further videos of cholinergic agonist as well as antagonist. Thank you.